Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Evangelists Web3 Pulse today. And we're going to have a very exciting day today. We had a very good day yesterday when we analyzed the crypto markets, and today we're going to be analyzing the crypto markets today. We have a lot of exciting news today on what has happened in crypto in the last few days, but we are going to start. If you are looking at it, we have a new engagement plan where you earn as you engage. So we've launched a new price pool of 200,000 monthly pool in which the top 10 engagers get rewarded weekly. You can see it on if you are watching from YouTube and Facebook, you'll be able to see it. And if you are watching on TikTok, you just engage with the crypto evangelist bot for rewards. And we have a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things. We're going to talk about the crypto market, what's happening to Ethereum, what's happening to Bitcoin. A lot of development is happening. And as always, share the live to your friends on whatever platform that they are using. But today's episode is going to be short because we have our games night in our community, and there's a lot like to talk about, a very lot to talk about in the crypto space today. So it's very exciting, lots of things to like unveil, and I'm excited to be here. You can always drop your questions on Facebook. You can drop your questions on TikTok. You can drop your questions on on YouTube. I'll definitely try to answer your questions as best as I can. And I'm very happy with the growth of the crypto evangelist bot. We've had over 300 users and it keeps on growing. A lot of people just coming, engaging, participating in what we are doing in the crypto space. And let's get into some of the things that we have. Web3 Pulse with the crypto evangelist is where we talk about things that are happening in the market. We are going to like explore some of the major things that have happened in the last few days. And we're going to begin with our Web3 news as we normally do. And today we have like a few news that we are going to check out. And the first one is with regards Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin in futures. That's a very huge news that has popped up in the last few hours, where we see that Ethereum has overtaken Bitcoin in the futures market. It has been something that is surprising, but not really surprising, given the fact that the crypto market has been pumping. We've seen a lot of development in that circle. So to some people, it might look like a surprise, but to other people, it doesn't really feel like a surprise. Ethereum has continued to like make significant gains in the last month, and we are going to be looking at the news platform that is talking about this. And the news platform that is talking about it is The Economist. Economist is saying that Ethereum has overtaken Bitcoin in futures volume for the first time since 2022. This is quite impressive when you think about it. Ethereum has solidified its leadership position in the altcoin futures market with the aggregate outstanding open interest, the total outstanding amount of futures contracts reaching a record high of 58 billion on July 29, 2025. And you can see from the charts the total altcoin combined open interest from Glassnodes, and 58 billion is huge. It shows that Ethereum is surpassing the levels that it has achieved in the past like few weeks, and the last time it reached this level was from 52 billion on July 20th, proving the growing speculative interest in the assets. Ethereum perpetual volumes has also surpassed Bitcoin for the first time since 2022, and this shift confirms a meaningful rotation of speculative interest towards the altcoin sector. So we might be about to see the alt season pop up. A lot of people have asked me that what are we going to be expecting in the alt season? Are we in the alt season? But from what I can see, it appears like we're in the alt season. There's a lot of like expectation on altcoins, and institutions and retail are driving the Ethereum futures boom, which is not surprising because we know the people that do futures trading are largely institutions and retail investors. For people that don't know what's futures, futures is when you trade derivative, like you trade a derivative asset, and Ethereum has seen a net flow of about $5 billion in ETF inflows over the last 16 days, with BlackRock's ETF holding nearly 3 million ETH. So the dominance of Ethereum perpetual volumes is quite significant, and it shows that Ethereum continues to like move the trend in the crypto space. And it's not surprising that we are seeing this development from the leading altcoin, which is trying to like find its feet and continue to dominate the crypto space. Then this takes us to our next news, with regards we are going to be looking at some other things in our Web3 news today. And our next news is basically talking about XRP. We all know that XRP is a very important like ecosystem in the crypto space. And the news is coming from FS Crypto News, which is saying that XRP ETF Dream is on hold as the SEC redefines the crypto rules. We know that XRP is one cryptocurrency that many people have been talking about. And according to this news from FS Crypto News, it's saying that the crypto market is eagerly awaiting the subsequent primary ETF approval. And SEC has made moves on Ethereum staking by acknowledging the NASDAQ 19B4 filing, which seeks to allow BlackRock's iShares Ethereum Trust to offer staking services. So one of the things that many people are saying is that XRP could be the next. We know that Donald Trump's administration has been very friendly to crypto, and we might see a lot of like changes from that end, with XRP with being positioned as one of the major significant platforms. And but one of the things that we might see is that XRP's features might be delayed because the SEC is appears to be initially interested in Ethereum ETFs, in the rollout of Ethereum ETFs. And if this happens, then we might see a delay in the approval of XRP ETFs in the coming days. So there might be like a significant delay in the approval of XRP ETFs, and this is not good news for XRP holders that have had a lot of hope that XRP could make significant moves in the coming days. So it's quite holding. And the third news that we have today is basically just doing a review of some of the unseen crypto trends in 2025. I think I saw this news. The news was a very interesting one that I saw on Crypto Boom, and I was curious that what is really behind this. And if you look at this, you can see some of the significant trends on the crypto space, with a lot of developments within this place. We can see some of the headlines. Developers are building real world infrastructure with DePIN, that's decentralized physical infrastructure network. Enterprises are adopting blockchain. And we can also see some developments in terms of that builders are launching on-chain identity system. We've seen a lot of on-chain identity system in the DeFi world. Another thing that we're also seeing is that green blockchains are gaining momentum. That's blockchains that have built energy efficient chains. We know some of them, Algorand, Hedera. We also know that Cardano also uses a similar ecosystem. And super wallets are reinventing user experience. One of the things that we've seen is that crypto wallets no longer just store assets. We see wallets like Trust Wallet going beyond just being a wallet system that stores assets. We are seeing like super wallets where you can do a lot of transactions, and we are seeing some things, some little things in terms of small communities are organizing around DAOs. So we are seeing DAOs um popping out everywhere. Like for example, Solana has their Solana Super Team, which is like a DAO that does a lot of things. They are located in different places in Africa. We have Solana Super Team in Nigeria. We have Solana Super Team in UK. So we are seeing that communities and projects are having like micro DAOs, and that's a very interesting thing that we've seen in the crypto space. And one of the things that we can see is that the crypto narrative is changing. We are seeing a lot of things like, for example, Kaito, Cookie.fun, like a lot of things are really changing in the crypto space. And that's the reason why I just dropped that this news, so that I could review some of the things that is happening in the crypto space, making it very interesting. So today we are really like going to rush a bit because of our community games today in the crypto evangelist community. So I'm going to like just go through quickly. I'll just go quickly through the market watch, because market watch is usually the next thing that we do on our Web3 pulse. And one of the things that we are seeing in market watch is I'll just go through a bit of what's happening in the crypto space and just like overall trends. So if you look at some of the things that is happening in the crypto market, we can see that the price of cryptocurrency has like we are seeing a bit of dip. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is sort of like down within this period, and we've also seen some movement towards BNB. BNB has enjoyed a very nice development in the past few weeks. We've also seen some moves from Solana. We've also seen Dogecoin. Dogecoin has shown some significant growth. Tron is also trading close to like the 4 cents mark. Hyperliquid continues to like hover across the top 10 um, coins based on coin ranking. And we also see Toncoin. Toncoin is 20th and is up 7% in the last 7 days. So what we've seen recently is a mini like dip in the market as the market is trying to like get its right as the market is trying to get its right position. So we are seeing that platforms like Uniswap is getting a lot of traction. We are seeing meme coins like Pepe. We're also seeing Near Protocol. And rounding up the top 50 is Render Token. Render Token has superseded WorldCoin and Official Trump. We know Official Trump will definitely pump if there's any major information from Donald Trump. Then we look at some of the InfoFi platforms as we normally do. We are looking at Kaito. Kaito provides like the ability for people to earn. I saw a trend online. Somebody said he staked $10,000 in Kaito and was able to get about, I think, $5,000 in terms of rewards. So I've not really explored Kaito staking that much, but one of the things that I've been doing recently is yapping on Kaito, like just trying to like get yaps. And the way Kaito works is that it has a lot of features within it. You have the capital launchpad where you can technically invest in projects that have been vetted by Kaito. We have the Kaito Earn, which many Nigerians or Africans are doing, where you choose a particular project and you yap, and the project promises a certain amount of money. It could be their tokens to people to the top yappers. And this airdrop part is where you stake your airdrop. You can also stake Kaito at 9.2% yield per annum. We move to Cookie. Cookie.fun is one of my favorites that I love to like check because of the way the platform looks. So Cookie.fun is a competitor to Kaito, but it also offers its own in a different way. So rather than snapping on Cookie.fun, rather than yapping, you snap. So what you do on Cookie.fun is you just talk about this project on Twitter. It tracks your community sentiment. I think I'm participating more in Cookie.fun's campaigns. You can see, I don't know why my snap rank keeps on reducing. It was 371 yesterday, now it's 477. Interesting. So you continue like chatting, snapping, creating content about it, and then you get snaps. Most of these projects have allocated a particular amount to the top 500 snappers, in some cases, the top 200 snappers. So 10 is one project that I'm snapping about. And if I'm to view their reward, let me go to the view. I want to see how many people they are giving their rewards. So their plan is to 1 minute. I think their plan is to give some of their rewards to, I think, the top 500 snappers. So yeah, so I'm currently 477. So this guy has gotten 43 total snaps from 10. I think I need to check it. His account looks like an Asian account. We also have other people that are snapping on 10 protocol. You can see some of the conversations there. You can see some conversations like you can see Vaz. I know this Vaz guy is also snapping on 10. If you click on the guide, I think snap, yeah, create original content, post high quality content. So snap. So they have rules and regulations for it. So people that are in the top snap positions get the snap rewards. So you can see the snap leaderboard. Currently, I'm not in the top 100 at the moment. I'm 477. So that's one of the things that Cookie.fun does. You can choose any project, you can snap about it, and then try and climb the ladder from it. Some people, I was doing VOOI, but I think I stopped POI wants to give 1.25%. I also did Olympics. It's not really easy though, but it's worth it if you're able to focus on one project and snap on the project. So another thing that I love to look at is voices, just to know what people are talking about in the ecosystem. Wale Mocha is currently high on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Theoric. Trade Guy is currently high on Pom.fun and BTC. ICO Beast is high on Polkadot, USDC, and Hype. So that's basically our market watch today. I think I had to like cut short it because of our community live that we're going to be having in the next, I think, 10 minutes. And this takes us to our next part, which is a part where we explore different tokens, and that's our a very important part of our daily life, and that's the token spotlight. Our token spotlight is where we talk about different tokens, and token spotlight is sponsored by the Crypto Evangelist bot. We have a 200,000 naira pool, monthly pool, whereby the top 10 engagers on our leaderboard earns 5,000 naira each. So that's a 50,000 naira pool every week, just doing engagement on the Crypto Evangelist bot. Crypto Evangelist bot is on Telegram, and all you just do is engage, and then you stand the chance to win rewards. We have our Telegram pool. Our Telegram pool is updated every weekly. You can easily see your ranking, and the bot is very easy to use. So moving on to our token spotlight, we have a few things to look about. Today we are going to be talking about a very unique ecosystem that has been trending for a while. They are a very, very unique token because they are bringing a different approach towards blockchain technology, and is one of the trending tokens, which is a movement coin. Movement coin is a coin that has a lot of like fundamentals. We've seen a lot about the token in the past few weeks. And what is movement? Movement is the native token powering the Movement Labs ecosystem. It is an emerging blockchain network that is focused on high performance, and it was inspired by the original language developed by Facebook's Libra team. If you remember, about 3 years ago, Facebook wanted to launch their blockchain called Libra, and they had to abandon it due to regulation. So what the movement team did was that they took the programming language Move, and they developed a very good layer, a very good blockchain ecosystem that has continued to move like from strength to strength. And that's one of the major things that movement has. Its ecosystem is very, very diverse. And some of the key features for movement is its unique ecosystem. It has a the Smooth Virtual Machine, which is a resource-oriented programming language and execution engine that offers 9 smart contracts, improved formal verification, and a reduced attack surface. It has its modular rollup framework where developers can deploy custom rollups and use the Move Virtual Machine, all secured by Ethereum and other like layer twos. It has a secure asset management. That's another thing that Move does, one of the major features that it has, and it offers staking and governance. We all know that staking and governance is something that is normal within the ecosystem. It also offers cross ecosystem bridges. Cross ecosystem bridges means you can easily build on movement and integrate it to other ecosystems, which is very important when it comes to crypto. And many people that are into like web development in the crypto ecosystem will be able to like appreciate that. And then we move towards strength of the strength of movement. And one of the major strength of movement is that it has a next gen smart contract security, which ensures that its ecosystem is well secured. It has strong early adoption. There's been a lot of adoption with Aptos and Sui. It has been able to like, we've seen interoperability where we see bridging between Ethereum and Polygon, and it has a very strong community and research backing, which is very important for any crypto project to survive. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is the community. What's the current community sentiment? And if you look at the current community sentiment, it's quite bullish. About 76% of the community are bullish on movement coin, and that's not surprising given that the crypto space is currently in the bull run. And it's not really surprising that the market sentiment for movement is very decent. We also look at the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index is very important. You can see it's around 57%, so around greed, which is not also surprising given that the market is up and we are saying that there's a lot of positive sentiment from the community towards movement. And beyond the fear and greed index, another thing that we're going to look at are like top or major projects within the movement ecosystem. And when you're thinking of major projects within the ecosystem, we know some of the major projects are things like the movement rollups, Aptos and Su, which are different projects that are bridged on Move. It also has builder grants. So if you're a developer or ecosystem builder, you can access these bounties. It also has a unique bridge to Ethereum, and it has an emerging early stage DeFi ecosystem. So that's some of the things that you would see on the movement ecosystem. And for those people that are looking for where to buy the tokens, or if you are looking for long-term holding, is available on top platforms like Binance. It's also on Bybit. It's also on OKX, which shows that the token is not just a small token. It has a lot of like potentials, and it's one of the top ecosystems in the crypto space at the moment. And then I always like to look at what people are saying about it on Twitter. Twitter is the home of crypto, and some of the market sentiments, you can see that Movement has done a lot of things. You can see Movement Foundation has also been very active in what they've been doing, and that makes Movement one of the ecosystem to watch, and makes it very, very unique in the crypto space. So that's all for uh, our token spotlight. But before we go, the token spotlight is sponsored by the Crypto Evangelist bot. You can take part in our engagement bots on Telegram. We have our bot. You can check our description to join our Telegram channel. We have a 200,000 naira monthly pool where the top 10 engagers weekly get rewarded just by engaging with our TikTok, Twitter, or X and YouTube channel. So that's a very easy way for you to join my community. We also have our games nights on Wednesday. So we have our games nights in the next few minutes. So that's part of the reasons why I'm kind of in a rush in for today's token live, and for today's Web3 live. And I hope we've been able to like get a lot of information today. I was not really able to read comments today, but as always, we'll definitely have another one, most likely tomorrow, and we'll continue to always bring the very best of the crypto space to you. You can also check my YouTube channel for videos. I also have my full tutorial on how to become a crypto writer on my YouTube channel. You can always watch that, and we also have like a lot of things that are very, very like important that you can use, and you can get a lot of value from it. Until next time, I remain the crypto evangelist, and thanks for coming to today's live. And we're going to like have another one tomorrow. Cheers.